I'm going to show you how to install the Pro Series on these 8-inch heels, and this will go for some 9-inch heels, and I will talk a little bit about the difference during the installation. But if you have a chrome color heels, make sure that you watch my other video about things that you need to watch out for the chrome heels before you install. Please make sure that your fingers are clean, because we don't want to leave any fingerprint or oil on the surface of the heel. So wash your hand before we install, and if you have any sticker on your shoes, remember to peel them off. Prepare your soapy water solution, so just a little bit of soap will go a long way. I normally just add 1 drop of liquid soap and add water, and I just shake them to mix it really well, and that's my soapy water solution. Always have a microfiber towel. That way you can wipe off the excessive water and also help clean the surface of your heel. And one more thing, to have a hairdryer. We're going to use that to help setting the film, and also if you need to peel the film off, it is best to use your hairdryer to preheat the film, especially on the chrome color heels, to peel them off. With the Pro Layer series, you will get a set of the base film. This is the standard layer film that you want to install this first. And you will also have a set of the Pro Layer. The Pro Layer film you will install on top of the base layer, so you install this second. And here is a quick way to tell left and right. So you will see this pedal looking thing. This indicates which side of the shoe that goes onto. So you always want the pedal side that matches the buckle of your heel. So this is the Pro Layer, the top film, and this is the top and this is the bottom. And you can see that by this arch here, this should match the shape of the sole. Size 8-inch and 9-inch heels will now come into 2 pieces. And this is going to protect the tip of your platform where we get our scuffs. And also this bottom part is going to wrap around the bottom and side of the shoes. This is going to protect when you do edge work or floor work. When you have the top film opened, facing the top and bottom, the right side is the right foot, the left side is for the left foot. But you can always check by putting over the shoe, and you can see that it's matching the curve. So to start, we're going to clean the surface of the shoe. And again, make sure your fingers are clean to peel off this left side. And we're going to spray some soapy water around the center area. I'm not going to spray a lot of water. The reason for the soapy water is so that we can adjust the positioning of the film. Place the shoes in between your leg. And now you can adjust the film. And once you're happy with the position, put it down. And we're going to squeegee out the air bubble underneath the film. Sometimes I like to use my fingers just to help secure the film. I would not recommend you wrap the whole film tightly before squeegeeing out the air bubbles. What I like to do is to put the film partially on and then flip it to one side and work a small section at a time. So again, you can use your finger to help putting the film down. And what I like to do is I like to spray a little bit of soapy water on the outside. This helps squeegee glide better. Just use the flat side of the squeegee and go from one side to the other to bring the air bubble and soapy water out. You can go up and down, side to side. And if you see a little bit of fingerprints, don't worry, it will go away once it's completely dry. Take your time, slowly putting the film down. And once I'm happy on this side, I'm going to flip it to the other side. And again, we're going to spray some water on the outside of the film. And you squeegee from one side to the other. Again, you can use your finger to feel if there's any air bubble and water underneath. And again, have your microfiber towel nearby so it can help absorb the excess water. And slowly, just a little section at a time. And if you see these little marks, don't worry about them. They will go away once it's dry. Check everything before you seal the edge. And for some reason, you need to lift this up. Just use heat. Make sure you watch my chrome heel instructions on the other video. And if you have a pair of these diamondback heels and the film is overlapping the rhinestones, you could always use scissors to trim off this part. It's okay, you can trim off the parts that's overlapping the rhinestones. And same thing, if overall the film looks great and you're happy, but for some reason there's just a small part that's hanging and it's really bothering you, I suggest just use a cuticle scissor to trim it off. Don't peel this off and redo it, because you might run into chance of peeling the paint off. I highly recommend leaving the base film on your chrome heels forever, because this is going to help really hold the paint onto the shoes. So I'm just gonna trim off this part because it's overlapping the rhinestones. So when you see these fingerprints, sometimes it's harder to allow the film to stick. So what you can do is spray some soapy water, essentially wash off your oil from your finger, and then not only it takes away the fingerprints, it also helps the film stick better. So use your hairdryer, just blow dry gently over the film so it can cure, so it doesn't lift. Beautiful, now we're ready to install the Pro Layer. Pro Layer, it's a very sturdy, rigid film. It really helps your heels from getting scuffed and scratched. The top small one will go right below where your toe is. This is also the area where we get most scuffed. And the bottom one, you will line up with this curve of the sole, and this will still wrap around the platform of your heel and protect the edge if you're doing edge work. Not all heels are made the same, and sometimes this curve is not straight, and when this curve is not straight, it can create issues with the top film, the Pro Layer, because the film is rigid, it's tough. Think them like Christmas wrapping paper, and when you're trying to wrap a curved shape, it can cause crease. For example, Pleaser's size 6 right foot on the tip toe area has a really significant curve, and that always caused the film to crease. And you didn't do anything wrong, it's just these shoes, they don't always come perfectly straight. So to install the top film, first I'm going to install the top part. When you peel off your top film, try not to have your fingerprint too much on the film. I'm just gonna lightly mist a little bit of water and then hold it to the edge, line up, and I'm pulling it down tightly. Once I'm happy with the position, I can press it down with my finger, especially the center area. Sometimes this is where the air bubble likes to gather. Just press it down and then use your squeegee